Hello everyone, this is the second video in the series, and we'll be learning about the initial setup process for the Simple School Report app. First, a few things to note. There are broadly three categories of teachers. First, we have subject teachers, exclusive subject teachers, who only teach one or more subjects to a number of classes and are not assigned to a particular classroom. Then we have exclusive class teachers, who are classroom teachers and they are assigned to a particular class. They do not teach any other class apart from their assigned class. And finally, we have non-exclusive class teachers, or class teachers who are also subject teachers. They are teachers who are assigned to take care of a class as a class teacher, but they also teach subjects to other classes. So in a sense, they are both a class teacher and a subject teacher at the same time. We will be going through the setup process for each category of teachers. The first one we are going to take a look at is the subject teacher, exclusive subject teacher. We'll start off from where we left off in the app in the first video. At this point, my account has been verified and I can proceed with the initial setup. So I would, as a subject teacher, I would just select subject as the type of teacher I am and tap continue. It's already selected, so I'll just tap continue. Then I'm taken to the subject selection page. On the subject selection page that appears, I will select the subjects that I teach. For example, let's say I teach history and OOP. I'll select these two subjects. And then once I'm done, I'll tap on the check mark icon at the top right. Then I'm taken back to the subject selection page to select the classes for each subject that I teach. I tap on the subject, history in this case, to open the bottom sheet. On the top right of the subject, you see 0 selected, meaning no class have been selected for this subject. So you can scroll up to reveal the various classes that are available. It's from nursery to JHS 3. To select a class, let's say KG1 or Basic 2, simply tap on the class name. However, if classes in your school are section-based and you have, for example, A and B of every class, that is nursery, A and B, KG2, A and B, Basic 1, A and B, all the way to JHS, then you have to tap on the relevant section below the class name that are the letters A, B, C, D, E, F below the class name. I can, for example, select the letters A, B, C, D under Basic 1 to indicate that I teach Basic 1A, Basic 1B, Basic 1C, and Basic 1D. To deselect a selection, I can tap on the section again to deselect it. To deselect the class, that is the entire class, I can tap on the class name to clear out my selection. So tapping on the class name clears out the selection. So continuing with the example, let's say I teach Basic 1E and Basic 2 with no section. I would select Basic 1, I will tap on the E, and then Basic 2, I'll tap on the class name. So this means I teach Basic 1E history and then Basic 2 history. Then you can see to the top right of the subject, I can see that I've selected 2 classes. So it's indicated by 2 selected. And then I can tap on done. Then I will select the classes for OWOP. Let's say for OWOP, I teach Basic 1E, Basic 2, Basic 3, A, B, and C. So you can see to the top right of the subject that 5 selected, that is 5 classes have been selected. Then I'll tap on done. On this page, you can see that the icon to the left of each subject, history, it says 2, and then OWOP says 5. It indicates the number of classes you've selected for each subject. I'll tap on continue. Then I am redirected to the dashboard or the home page, and I can see the subjects that I've selected and the corresponding classes by tapping on records. So you can see Basic 1E, history and OWOP. Basic 2, I teach history and OWOP. Basic 3A, Basic 3B, Basic 3C, I teach OWOP. And that brings us to the end of the initial setup for a subject teacher. Watch the video on recording marks to learn how to record marks for your selected subjects and their corresponding classes. Thank you.